Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you are new here and this is your first time seeing this face, I am Sincerely Valley and I make videos on wellness, travel, and I do share lots of recipes that are vegan, vegetarian, and pescatarian if you're interested in that. So in this video, I'm doing something a little bit different. So I decided to take an Ancestry DNA test because I was super curious to know what is in my genetics. I went with Ancestry.com because I hear it's very descriptive in going into detail about what exactly your DNA is comprised of. Here's a little backstory on why I initially wanted to get a DNA test. I teach lots of students from different ethnicities. So for Hispanic Heritage Month, we celebrated it by just diving deep into the cultures, the languages, the geography, foods, and everything. And I love to see how our students took so much pride in just being where they were from and knowing their roots and just really having that pride and confidence and love for their country. So then I thought to myself, wouldn't that be great if I could have that feeling as well and know exactly at least where most of my DNA is stemming from. So that's one of the biggest reasons why I wanted to take this test in the first place. Okay, so without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this video. So today is March 25th and I received my DNA results on March 23rd. And as you can see, I have not opened the email from Ancestry.com just of yet. So you guys are gonna be in this with me. So let me go ahead. I might have to log into my account and everything as well because you do have to create an account once you receive your kit, and it'll help you keep track of the process as they are taking your DNA, when they receive it, when they extract it, and just the whole process. It says it's the moment you've waited for. Your Ancestry DNA results are ready. Now it's time to discover what it is about your DNA that makes you uniquely you. So let's explore my DNA results. And I don't know why I'm nervous, like my heart just started beating a little bit more. I feel like I'm taking like a paternity test, a pregnancy test or something, but hopefully the nerves go away. They will go away once I open this and see what exactly is in my DNA. It says that your DNA looks most like DNA from these 12 world regions, okay? So we have 26% Nigerian. We have also 26% Cameroon, Congo, and Western Bantu peoples. Ooh. We have 11% Mali. Okay, so I know that the Mali Empire was one of the richest in the world at one point under Mansa Musa. So maybe I'm like royalty from that. Got royalty in my DNA. Let's see, we have 11% Ivory Coast and Ghana. Ghana, I know Ghana is like such a culturally rich country, such as like all the countries in Africa are very culturally rich, but Ghana, yeah. Let's see, 10% England and Northwest Europe, okay. Then let's see, 6% Benin and Togo. Don't know much about that area, but interesting, I'm 6% of that. Let's see, 4% Scotland. I didn't know that was there. 2% Ireland. 1% Senegalese. 1% Indigenous Americas North, which I'm assuming is Native American. We also have 1% Sweden and Denmark, and 1% Norway as well, so Scandinavian. This is very interesting. So I see the percentages overall, and let's see. So altogether, it looks like I am 81% African, 18% European, and 1% Native American. That is a lot to digest, right? So I hear they say like a lot of African Americans only rank between like 80 to 90% African, which is really interesting. So that's just something that I heard, and it looks like I fell around the range of the 80%, which is quite a shocker to me. I didn't realize there was so much European percentage in my family, which is, you know, 18% is almost 20%, which is a big chunk. And I would assume that I would have more Native American because I know close relatives to me that are very close in the family that are Cherokee Indians. So it's really interesting to see only 1% came out for that. So I would think the Native American percentage and European percentage would have been swapped out, mainly because I can't really date back to where my European ancestry started, but I can date back to some of my Native American roots. So that was one thing interesting about this test. But I'm so proud to see all these African countries show up in my DNA. But I will say I was expecting the percentages to be a lot higher for, you know, at least one nation. Because like I've seen other people's DNA results, they'll have like that one nation that's like 65, 75%, right? But like for mine, it looks like a lot of them were split. Because like we have Nigeria and Cameroon at the same percentages of 26, Mali, and then we have the Ivory Coast and Ghana both at 11%. So it's kind of hard to really you know, represent that one country, you know, because I'm ready to buy the flag, get the outfits, get the t-shirt, but now I'm just kind of like, I still have questions. I feel like, I don't know, the full story is not, it's not adding up right now. And I know these are only estimates, and like they say ancestry.com, they update their system as they get more people to take the test, they update your percentages. And also a shocker for me was that Norway came out as 1% in my European DNA, which covers the Faroe Islands, Iceland, and Norway. I just came off a plane from Iceland in February, so I went to go visit Iceland, not even knowing that a percentage of my DNA matches some of the people that are in that region. So that's pretty interesting. I knew about the Irish in my family because I've been told that we have Irish family members, just the last name was very Irish. My family members have freckles. My dad has freckles, my 2 brothers have freckles, one of their daughters have freckles. So being that it is an Irish trait, and I think it's a Scottish trait as well, which looks like we have Scottish in us as well. So I kind of had an idea that Irish would be in our DNA. Sweden and Denmark, I did not know that was going to pop up either, but I will say the only things that I could confirm from what I knew was the Native American and Irish were in our family line. Also, what I think I will do is take a second DNA test with a different company, because I am convinced, guys, that I do have East African somewhere in my bloodline, because I've been told multiple times, just based on the way that I physically look, a lot of people say, oh, you look like you could be Ethiopian, Eritrean, somewhere in that area. And now I'm just kind of convinced in my head that maybe that there is some truth to that. So but I think when they do the DNA test, it's just they match your DNA to people who have taken the test. And I think more people have taken the DNA test 23andMe that are of Ethiopian descent, so they have more DNA to match it to. So I think I will go that route in the future just to see if there is East African in my family. What do you guys think? When you just see my appearance, what do you automatically, how would you link my DNA to what region of Africa? Do you think West, East, South, a mixture of all of it, North? So what do you guys think? I would love to hear your opinion below. Just make sure you comment so I can check out your thoughts. Overall, I feel like with Ancestry.com, I got answers, but I still feel like I did not get the full story. So I definitely will be taking a second DNA test for further confirmation. And yeah, just to get the full story of my ancestry. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this content, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.